Everyday Fluent Podcast.
From the Fluenters.
Hey, welcome to Everyday Fluent Podcast Japanese Bootcamp. This is episode 1, and I'm super glad you're here. Whether this is your first time learning Japanese or your 10th attempt to start again, you're in the right place.
That's right. I'm Naomi, and I'll be guiding you through these lessons. Short, simple, practical. We'll focus on what you actually need to say and how to say it naturally.
And I'm Michael. I'll be learning right along with you, asking the questions, trying to repeat the phrases, making mistakes so you don't have to.
This series is for total beginners. Over the next episodes, we're going to build your speaking skills, starting from real basics like greetings, introducing yourself, asking questions, ordering food, directions, shopping, all the stuff you'd actually say in real life.
It's kind of like a language gym, but don't worry, no sit-ups, just short practice and real progress.
Today, we're starting with something you'll use right away, how to say hello and how to introduce yourself in Japanese.
Let's listen to a short conversation between two people meeting for the first time. Here it comes.
こんにちは、はじめまして。私は田中です。
はじめまして。私は佐藤です。よろしくお願いします。
Okay, that was quick, but there's a lot in that little exchange. Let's go back through it.
Sure. First word, こんにちは. It's hello in Japanese, but more specifically, it's a daytime greeting.
So not for the morning.
Right. In the morning, people say, おはようございます. But こんにちは works from mid-morning to late afternoon.
Like, if I walk into a cafe at 2 p.m., I say, konnichiwa?
Exactly.
All right, so next, hajimemashite.
This is a really important one. It means, nice to meet you. And you only use it the very first time you meet someone, just once.
So you don't say it again next time?
Nope. If you see the same person again, you just say hello. But that first time, hajimemashite, is the magic word.
Cool. And then the next part was, watashi wa Tanaka desu.
Right. Watashi means I. Wa is a topic particle. And Tanaka is the name. Des is like the polite version of am. So it's I am Tanaka.
So if I want to say I'm Michael, I'd say watashi wa Michael desu.
Actually, your name in Japanese would be Maikeru. Want to try it?
Maikeru? Why does it sound like a Pokemon?
Let me explain why it changes. In Japanese, foreign names are usually written in katakana, the script used for non-Japanese words. Your name in Japanese sounds like Maikeru, which matches the Japanese syllable system.
Maikeru. Got it.
Right. Japanese doesn't have certain sounds like the L at the end of Michael, so it changes to a vowel sound like ru. And every consonant is usually followed by a vowel, so Mike becomes ma-i-ke.
Okay, let me try. こんにちは、はじめまして。私はマイケルです。
Perfect. Now, let's add the last part of the conversation. よろしくお願いします.
This one always throws me off. What does it mean?
Well, it doesn't have a clean translation, but it's kind of like, let's get along, or please treat me kindly. It's what you say at the end of an introduction. It softens the tone and shows humility.
So kind of like, hey, I'm about to exist in your vicinity. Please don't hate me.
That's surprisingly accurate. All right, let's try putting it all together again. Full intro.
Sure.
こんにちは、はじめまして。私はナオミです。よろしくお願いします。
こんにちは。はじめまして。私はマイケルです。よろしくお願いします。
Great! Let's try a few more names. I'll say the Japanese version. You say your own. こんにちは。はじめまして。私はマリアです。よろしくお願いします。こんにちは。はじめまして。私はジョンです。よろしくお願いします。こんにちは。はじめまして。 私はリサです。よろしくお願いします。Now if you're listening, pause and try it with your own name.
You can literally say, watashi wa, and your name, desu. Go ahead, we'll wait. Boom! First full sentence in Japanese. I like that.
Feels kind of fun, right?
Yeah, and you can actually use this if you ever meet a Japanese person. This is exactly how they'd introduce themselves.
Okay, random question. Do people usually give their full name?
Usually just the last name. It's more polite.
So instead of saying, I'm Michael,
You might say, I'm Smith, if Smith is your last name.
What if I use my first name?
It's okay, especially if you're a foreigner. Most Japanese people will understand.
Cool. Also, do people shake hands when they meet?
Not really. Most people bow. In formal situations, or with foreigners, you might see a handshake, but the bow is standard.
And sometimes people bow more than once, right?
Yes, it's kind of funny. Sometimes people bow 2 or 3 times out of habit.
So I should start practicing bowing in front of my mirror.
That might be a good idea.
But wait, what if I want to ask someone's name? I can't just stand there waiting for people to volunteer information like some kind of social vampire.
Social vampire. Okay, so you'd say, お名前は何ですか?
お名前は何ですか? Okay, I know namae means name, but why the o in front?
It makes it more polite, like putting a little bow tie on the word name.
A bow tie for words. I can work with that analogy.
There's also a casual version, just 名前は?
That's so much shorter. When do I use which?
Business meeting, use the bow tie version. House party with people your age, casual is fine.
Got it. Let's practice. You ask me.
こんにちは、はじめまして。私はナオミです。お名前は何ですか?
私はマイケルです。よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします.
And we used all of those to build a full self-introduction.
Right. And if you're paying attention, you'll notice that Japanese sounds very polite, especially with that des at the end.
Yeah, that little word, des, what is it exactly?
It's what we call the copula. Sounds scary, but don't worry. It's just a fancy name for the linking word that connects the subject to what they are. Like, I am, he is, you are.
So, des is kind of like saying am.
Exactly. Watashi wa Naomi desu means I am Naomi. But here's the cool part. Des never changes, no matter who you are. No need to conjugate it for different people.
Oh, wow. That makes it so much easier than English or Spanish. I am, you are, he is. Nope, just des.
Exactly. One word rules them all.
But let me ask, what if I'm not in a formal situation? Like, what if I meet someone casually at a bar or on the street at a music festival? Do people still say hajimemashite and konnichiwa and all that?
great question. In casual settings, especially among younger people, you might hear less formal language.
Like what?
Instead of saying, watashi wa Maikeru desu, you might just say your name and add dayo, like Maikeru dayo.
Maikeru da yo. That sounds way more relaxed.
Right, it's friendly, informal, maybe a little confident. You might also skip hajimemashite and just say yoroshiku, or even something like yahhō, which is like, hey.
Wait, people actually say yahhō?
Yes, yahhō is kind of like, hey, or yo, super casual.
So, formal version.
こんにちは。はじめまして。私はマイケルです。よろしくお願いします。
And casual version.
やっほー、マイケルだよ。よろしく。
Wow, total vibe shift.
Yeah, tone and setting matter a lot in Japanese. But as a beginner, it's safer to start with the polite version. People will always appreciate it.
And then once I make some Japanese friends, I can start saying yahhō.
Exactly. But don't say yahhō to your boss.
Got it. No yahhō in the office. All right, this has been super fun.
Yeah, you've just learned your first real Japanese conversation with both the formal and casual versions. That's a big win.
All right, let's review real quick. We learned
こんにちは Hello はじめまして Nice to meet you 私は Your name This I'm your name お名前は何ですか or 名前は What's your name よろしくお願いします Let's get along or please be kind to me
All right, everyone, you just survived your first real Japanese conversation lesson. You can introduce yourself, ask someone's name, and choose between formal and casual depending on whether you're meeting your boss or your new drinking buddy.
Next time, we'll level up and ask people where they're from and how to answer. Then keep the conversation going. Can't wait.
This is Everyday Fluent Podcast, Japanese Bootcamp. See you in the next one.
じゃあまたね